Hi, in this video, we are going to see how to configure the captive portal on 9800 Catalyst. So I'm walking through the steps how we can do that. So first, you can log in with your credentials on 9800. So once you log in with your credentials, just you have to go to configuration section, and under the configuration, go to security and click on WebAuth. In that WebAuth section, create a new WebAuth parameter map. So click on add, and you can create a captive portal. So whatever name you are convenient, you can give, and you can choose the type as consent and click apply to devices. So once it is configuration successfully applied, so click on the parameter map which you created now, and here you can see the general section. So all are predefined which we created, and here you have to enable uh, two checkboxes, that is a disable success window and disable logout window. Then you have to move to advanced tab. Once you go to the advanced tab, you have to configure the splash page URL that you can find in the DNA Spaces dashboard under captive portal SSID section.
Hmm.
Once uh, captive portal splash page is configured, so you can go to the next section, like here redirect append AP MAC address. Here you can type AP MAC, and the below one you can type client MAC, and the WLAN SSID you can type WLAN. Then you have to type the IP address of the LB, which you can find in the DNA Spaces dashboard. Oh, so once you configure the LB IP, you can click on update and apply here. Then you can see the configuration successfully applied. So after this section, you have to go to uh, configuration. Under that, click on security. Under security, click ACL. So here we have to create a ACL for this. So I'm creating the new ACL, like uh, some name. So here you can sequence like number, you can provide some 10, then you can uh, give the action as permit, and source type you can mention host. The source IP is the radius ACL IP which we need to allow. Like it's we can find out in the DNA Spaces dashboard. Okay, once you configured, click apply to devices. So once it is applied, you can see here which we created the ACL. It's a ACL I have created. So here you have to configure. So whatever the instructions given in the dashboard, I'm configuring it now. So whatever instructions has been given, you have to follow the same thing. So here the ACL is configured, so you can click update and apply to the devices. So yeah, once ACL is configured, so you can go to the next section, like go to the configuration and click on WLAN. You can create a new WLAN here, add DNA test. I'm creating. So enable the status, click on security, then in the L2 authentication, make as none, and click on L3 and enable the web policy. Once you enable the web policy, you choose the web auth parameter map which we created earlier. I have created as a DNA space, and captive portal the one which is created new one. So then you click on show advanced settings. So here we are going to choose the ACL which we created here. So I have created ACL as a Rishi ACL. Then click apply to the devices. Yeah, it's been applied. So after this, we have to create a AAA for this WLAN. Then go to the configuration section under security, under click on AAA. Once you click on AAA, you have to create a new server details. So click add here, and you can give some name or whatever you can remember easily. So just this is the example IP I'm giving here. So you can configure this radius server IP address over here. So you can give the key which is mentioned in the dashboard. So the same key you have to type it here. Again, reconfirm the key. Then north port and ACK port, it's predefined. Then you have to click apply to devices. Yeah, configuration is applied here. So once your server is created, you can create a server group for this. So click on server group and click add here. Then you can create another name. Here the MAC, this section you have to select as a hyphen, and the MAC filtering section you have to select as the MAC. Okay. So here you can see the available servers which we created now. So these servers you have to move to the assigned server list. So select and move to this section and click apply to the devices. So once the server group is created, then we have to create a AAA method list. Click on the AAA method list and create a new one. Click on add. So method list, you can give the name. Uh, Here you have to choose login as the type and the group type as group. That's fine. So here you have to move the available servers to the assigned servers. Like here we have created captive radius from the server groups. So that server group I'm moving here to the assigned one. Once you move, click apply to devices. The configuration has been applied. Then we have to create an authorization for this AAA. Click on authorization and click on add. Here